Okay, welcome back. Now that we've gone through my measurements, we can see my starting place, and we need to know our starting place before we begin. That way we will be able to understand how we're progressing, if we're going in the right direction, or if we need to change or modify something. Remember, we're all different and unique, and our bodies they're just going to be different than the next person. Fortunately, though, there are certain patterns that we will have, and part of the pattern process that we're going to see is that when we eat certain things, because of the way that our bodies are made, we're going to create certain hormone reactions and chemical reactions. So we are going to see that. We also will take a look and understand how exercise affects us, how exercise affects different hormones, and how it affects the way our body uses food. So that's something else. I would encourage you to think about activity as not a way to use extra calories. I would encourage you to think about activity as a way to optimize the way your body uses food. That's going to be the most important part. As far as understanding the weight loss octagon and how it's created, because it does have a major impact and effect on how your body's going to store food, but also how it's going to use it throughout your entire system. And there's going to be a ripple effect. So we're going to look at that. What I would like to do, I would like to get close to a competition style physique. So that is going to be my target. That's my vision. So I'm looking at it and I'm really thinking about that picture where I won the men's classic bodybuilding. And if any of you have seen it, if you go on to Facebook and look at my profile, you're going to see me, and I'm doing a front double bicep in a splits pose, because back in the 90s when I first started to get involved in bodybuilding and stuff like that, Flex Wheeler was one of my inspirations amongst many others, but I'm a very big symmetry person. I love the aesthetics, and the symmetry that he had was phenomenal, especially before his car crash. Later on, he got a little too big for me. It's not the look that I like. Some people really like that, and that's great, but for me, I really like the symmetry, a nice small waist, good proportions, and I'm very proud of that picture that I was able to accomplish that, and again, all natural, so really good. So that's what I'm aspiring toward. Now, anyone can have any goal they wish. You don't have to use a magazine shot. You don't have to use anything that you think you should be going towards. You need your own vision. You need something that makes you feel good about what you're going after, and that makes you inspired and motivated to feel better. And that's the key, is you want to feel different, and you want to feel like it's a healthy journey. It's not something that, oh, I should be this, or I should look that way. And that's not what this is about. This is your life. This is simply a tool for you to use in order to achieve feeling different and looking and being a healthier, more fit person. Okay. So I have mapped out the way I'm going to do this, and I will definitely be showing you more as we go along, but if you can see here, I'm going to use a strong body system first. So I'm going to start over here. And the strong body system is really about eating whole foods, getting rid of the processed and baked foods and sugars. Not completely eliminating them altogether, but really reducing them. Okay, so that's a first step. Some people are really good at going from maybe the standard system, which is kind of what we naturally do in society, or the way we normally live, based on all of the other factors, whether it be time, whether it be money, whether it be just anything, just being lazy. And we all succumb to that, so that's just part of life, right? we don't have enough. We don't have an inspiring enough dream or goal to move toward, and that's usually why we become lazy. So standard is where I'm at right now, and for me, it's because I've been working so hard at building Masteries, and I put building the business ahead of my health, and now I'm going to choose to make myself healthier again. Okay, so I'm going to move into the strong body system, and then I'm going to move into lean. So I'll use a strong for 11 days. I'll move into lean for 11 days. Then I'll move into the ripped body system for 11 days. And then as you see here, I'm going to move back from ripped into lean because I want to gradually go in and gradually come out. One thing that I've noticed in a lot of physique competitions is that a lot of athletes, when they're not using, in my opinion, the right dieting methods, they'll get really strict and they'll go really hard and they'll be really exclusive as far as the types of foods that they can eat or will allow them to eat, whether their coach tells them or whatever they think is right. And then they'll go from basically a really hardcore diet and they'll whip right back into standard. The problem is it's the rebound diet that will cause your hormones to go out of balance really quickly, and people usually succumb to some mental thoughts and issues that can allow them to be led into depression, can allow them to get really blue and just not feel well and not feel good. So I personally prefer to gradually go into something that's strict and come back out of it gradually. Okay, it's healthier for you, it's healthier for your body and your mind and your emotions and your spirit. Okay, so I really encourage you to use that if that's something you want to try. From the strong body system, I'm going to move to the other side of the octagon, and I'm going to go into the macros body system. So from macros, I'm going to start to count my carbohydrates or my macronutrients. Okay, so if it fits in your macros, FYM, that's what this really is. And I'm going to move into the fasting body system after 11 days. Stay there for 11 days, go into the shredded body system, come back into fasting, and then go back to macros. The last thing I'm going to do after I'm finished macros is I'm going to go into the veg body system. Okay, and I'm going to stay there for 11 days. And we're going to see, I'm going to choose one of the different ways that you can use the veg body system because this is a realm of so many different diets and methods. But I'm going to show you how all of this works as I go through the 121 days. So what I would encourage you to do is to go ahead and follow this blog, follow this column. And I also do have a Dear Masteries blog as well, another column, and it's right here on masteries.com. That's for if you are following along or if you're doing anything. You don't even have to be doing any Masteries protocols or strategies. You could be doing whatever you're doing, but maybe have a question about weight loss. Please let me know. Ask me whatever you like, and I'll select a question every day, and I'll do a video blog post about it under the Dear Masteries tag. And if you go to dearmasteries.com, it will provide you with the information on how to submit your question, and it'll also give you the link to the different posts for just Dear Masteries. So if you are doing this with me, that's great, that's wonderful. I'd love to hear from you, and hopefully we'll do this together. You'll learn a lot. I'm really hoping that this is something that you'll start to understand and have a few of those aha moments, because there is a lot out there. And it's part of the reason I wanted to create this. There's so much confusion, and a lot of people are lost. They get confused between the different strategies. I wanted to make it simple. I wanted to categorize everything and show people how this works and how you can do it without being bored, without falling into a rut, and also having that flexibility because life doesn't go like this. Life is like this. So we really need to be able to have something in our back pocket that if we need to switch something up, we can do that. And we can, there's a way that we can do that very easily without, foregoing all the results that we've worked so hard to achieve. So yeah, if you're doing this, I'm really excited for both you and for me. We're gonna look different in 121 days, and I look forward to helping you along. So we'll see you tomorrow.